Did you know that the area used to build this new centre was once home to the old St David's Social Club? For many people, it was a place to socialise with old and new friends and held a special place in the heart of the community. Unfortunately, in May 2002, it was tragically burnt down. Needless to say, this was extremely upsetting to the residents. Over the years, the land stood empty and no longer in use, but it offered potential, and in September 2016, the Getty Dig Foundation Group successfully received funding from various organisations to make the vision of the new Wellbeing Centre become a reality.
But the construction of this incredible building is just a small part of the Getty Foundation Group's vision. This building will be a multi-purpose wellbeing centre and will be open to the whole community, for babies to elderly. All are welcome. The new building will be a beautiful, inspirational place with lots of opportunities for everyone.
So are you excited about this new building? I know I am. It was important for the Getty Dig Foundation Group to create an inspiring and optimistic place where local people could work, relax and socialise, while participating in various community activities. To make the perfect building, they worked closely with Archetype, one of the UK's leading architects for sustainable buildings. Combining ideas, they came up with this amazing design, which I'm sure you would agree looks incredible.
Welcome to Getty Dig Wellbeing Centre. Here we are in our main entrance, where you'll be greeted by the reception staff. It's a beautiful area with lots of natural lighting, and it has free Wi-Fi.
This is our amazing round room. It was inspired by the room in the CAP Centre in North Wales. It's a feel-good room where people can take part in so many activities. This is acoustic panelling, which helps reduce echo. There is a feature ceiling with a wave effect, which is also fantastic for acoustic. Wouldn't this all be great for a movie night?
This is the community hall. It is almost finished. It needs acoustic panels to reduce the echoing. The area can be used for dance, youth activities and parent-toddler groups. It is a really big space with one storage cupboard for youth and another storage cupboard for playgroup. It is a sprung floor and an underfloor heating as well.
This will be used by toddlers preschool. Everything is low level for the children to explore, play and learn. It is brightly coloured and it will be a fantastic environment for the children to learn and grow. The outside area is not finished yet. There will be a soft play area with an adjustable canopy for the shading. This area is secure so children can play freely and safely. Can you please introduce yourself?
Yes, of course I can. I'm Kez Edwards. I'm the site manager on behalf of WRW on the Getty Dig Wellbeing Centre project in Merthyr Tydfil.
Why have you used all wood for the structure?
This is a passive house build. Now it's quite an innovative project with regards to how the building is actually constructed. With any passive house build, it stipulates that the building actually has to be made out of timbers.
What are you going to use outside? Will you be using a brick finish?
Yes, the complete building is finished in a York handmade brick.
So the building looks huge, but what is the actual size?
Yeah, so the width of the building, so that'll consist of, from this point here at the Old Years Centre to the furthest point of the building there, is 26 metres. And the length of the building from the corner I just indicated to the front of the rotunda is 28 metres. It's a 3-storey build consisting of a lower ground floor, a first floor and the ground floor.
Hello, my name is Emily and I wanted to ask a few questions. What's going to be on each level?
There's various different rooms at each level. From my understanding, lower ground floor, the rotunda area you see behind us, the circular building there. At the lower ground floor, that's going to be what we're calling a chill-out room. Ultimately, it's for the local youth club to use. At first floor level, it's going to be actually a conference stroke meeting room for Getty Dig Foundation to use. Now, as I mentioned, there's various disabled access toilets and toilets on each floor. Also the lift shaft is in place. At ground floor we also have reception area. That'll be your main focus, your main entrance to the site. So down this area and past the curtain wall system you come across the reception at ground floor level. Helen and Colette's offices will also be there. We've got various training rooms and various facilities throughout each floor.
But wait, not only is this building
look incredible. Guess what? It also uses cheaper energy. Let me tell you how. Archetype have applied Passivhaus to the design. What is Passivhaus, I hear you ask? Passivhaus is the fastest growing energy performance standard in the world. One major advantage is it reduces the heating demand of the building. Cooling is also reduced by the same principles through the use of shading, and in some cases via the pre-cooling of the supply air.
Because this is a passive house building, there are 3 plant rooms like this one in the whole building. Air circulates throughout the building and it generates a body of heat in the day to keep it warm. Louvers on the windows help to control the temperature in the evening, so the building should never get too warm or too cold.
Why did you decide Archetype was the company to design the building?
We put a lot of thought into the architecture and what architects we were going to use, because we wanted to have a sustainable building with low energy and low costs for the future, and they've done passive house buildings before, and they were quite proactive and interesting to work with, weren't they?
Yeah. We went out for tender to find out who would be the best architects who we could work with, and Archetype are really experts in passive house.
How much are you paying for it and how much did it cost?
We've got a number of funders, external partners, that's supporting us with the funding. There's quite a number of them, isn't there?
Yeah, and they've all been exceptionally generous. And so we've got the Welsh Government under CAVAP and Merthyr Council under VVP, Fossa Fran and the Big Lottery,
Yes.
Children in Need and Henry Smith, Merthyr Valley's Homes, Welsh Church Acts and RDP from the EU. And that's for the first phase contract, which is the building itself. And then we've got the second phase, which is the actual landscaping around the building, which we currently have got 4 funders who are about to make a decision on if they're going to support us on that. So we're all like, oh, really hope that happens. And I think that's all of our funders to date for the building, yeah.
And in total,
right,
raised to date,
it's
3 million?
3.7 million.
3.7 million.
What do you hope the building will bring to the community?
Oh, a lot. A sense of a real focus for everybody, a fabulous facilities, a resource that everybody can enjoy, beautiful architectural building. I mean, it's a lovely statement piece that will bring a focus to the estate itself. What do you think?
Yeah, and enable us to deliver services that people need in the building and actually they deserve. I think it'll bring the community together again.
Don't forget to visit www.gethleydigfoundationgroup.co.uk for more information. Bye!
No.